Good morning, everybody. This is Jason Brovich with iCrimeFighter, the Chief Sales Officer over here. So I'm just letting everybody get connected here. The goal today is to just keep this very informational. Just go over the process with you guys. We've recently connected the dots between your Karpel system and iCrimeFighter, which is a digital evidence management system. And so once I see that everybody's connected, which I think that's where we're at, we will get started. So to give you guys a little bit, maybe a background on this and why this could be a good play, is basically iCrimeFighter is a digital evidence management system. It's designed basically to house these large files, and you might have a process in place that works, and that's great. But the key component to this is we connected the dots with Karpel, which is where you guys live now. So the hope is, does this bring value? Great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. But that's what we want to demonstrate today. I am recording this, and so the goal is to provide this to the members, and basically we'll probably clean it up a little bit, but it'll be available for others to see as we go. So I think there was a couple more people joining. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, so to give you guys kind of a setup here, law enforcement obviously does need to be involved. Obviously, they're the ones going to be building the case. We work with all parties, right? We work with the law enforcement, we work with the prosecutors, and we work with the defense attorneys. We are here to assist, we're here to train, we're kind of the whole process there. But as law enforcement basically collects their body cams and all that information that they need to do to basically send the discovery over to your office, basically they'll build a case in iCrimeFighter. And so we've kind of set this up that we have a case already designed with some information in. So I'm going to click on this one here that's in our iCrimeFighter solution now. So let me open this up, and you'll notice that we have the body, or we have pictures, we have videos in here. So whatever they have, right? They can collect stuff remotely and stuff and put that in there. So as they're building the case, they'll basically put that information in there. And then once the information is in there, the integration basically is teed up to allow them to collaborate with the prosecutor's office. So up here, we have this collaborator feature, and this is something on their end, but it's important for you guys to understand how it works. And we have share case. So you can see that we have shared this already. Jessica will be kind of going over the Karpel thing here in a second, but basically they'll just simply flip the switch. It'll recognize obviously what associated prosecutor's office they're working with. And then basically once they trigger this toggle switch, it'll initiate the integration. And from there, all the information that's in this case will automatically go into Karpel, and you'll see that here in a second. But I will mention to you too, is any new information that continues to go into the discovery package will also be notified through the Karpel system that says, hey, there's a new file out here for you guys to view. So I think that's kind of the short and sweet. I think it kind of gives you guys an idea of kind of what they're doing. I will tell you this, that we are here to be very flexible to work with you guys if you see value. So I just will kind of go from there. But what we'll do is I will now turn it over to Jessica and let her show you the Karpel thing and side, so you guys can see how that looks. But I will say too, is these 30 files, just remember that number. Those will be the files that you'll see here in a second on the integration side. So I'm going to stop my share. And Jessica, I'll let you go ahead and share your screen, and then we can, I'll let you take over on the Karpel side.
All right, so this is the case that was associated with the one that Jason just dropped the information into. And I know that because on my referral tab, the report number matches the number that he had in the system that he uploaded those things to. So when that happens, for anybody who has this particular integration, you'll have a tab that says evidence integration. And when I click into there, this is all 30 of those items. So what you guys can see here is all 30 of the items that were uploaded through the integration. You can select all of those and you can send them in discovery right from here. It has the same functionality as if it was on the documents tab. So you'll have the question marks when it was sent, and you'll have the plus signs when it was downloaded. If you right click after selecting those items or however many you want, you can actually copy that stuff to the documents tab. If I go into the documents tab here, you'll see that I had already copied all of those over to that. Something to keep in mind is once you copy it from this tab into the documents tab, that is now taking up space within PbK. So if it's just sitting on the evidence integration tab, it is not. But once you copy that information to your documents tab, it is counting towards your space that you have available to you. So basically in your systems, it's a setup that between Karpel and Nick and I to get it set up and ready to go. And then we do stuff that's very similar to the external portal. We set up a notification that will go out to the users on the case when the stuff is uploaded immediately, as well as we set up a notification that is going to come in
where the whiteboard is
down the road as well. So the nice thing about it is you don't actually have to wait until the case is open. Once the case is setting in your system, even if it's in referral status, that case report number is linking to it. And once it's linked to it, the information will be there. So we had a case when we originally set it up, it was still in referral status. That tab was already blue because law enforcement had already uploaded their stuff into the iCrimeFighter site and turned it on to come into here. So as soon as it was walked in, the information was there. So that's all I have on my end on this. Jason, I don't know if you want to take some questions or how you want to handle it moving forward.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I appreciate you kind of going over that. I think that's kind of what we wanted to obviously show today. But yes, I would like to open it up for questions. And just keep in mind, Jessica will have all of our contact info, and we will provide this recording. So you guys like to reach out and kind of dive into a deeper conversation, we can definitely set that up. But does anybody have any initial questions right now, just on the flow and kind of how things work based on what we just showed? Okay. What we can do is, like I said, we'll put this recording together and then provide that to you guys, and then all the contact information will be available and so forth. So I think that's what we got for today. So I appreciate everybody jumping on. Like I said, we weren't going to keep it any longer than it needed to be. It's very easy to use. And so we'll let everybody get back to their day, and appreciate everybody jumping on. Thank you.